Hey guys, Stealth here, back with some more Star Wars Battlefront content. Do you ever die to that guy in the A-Wing who just comes swooping in, kills you, flies off, rinse, repeat? Do you ever cry when you die to him, but secretly still wish you were him? Because he's amazing, and he's untouchable, and he just keeps killing everybody and he's tough in the teeth and you're not. Yes, we all cry. But I'm that guy. As you can see in this game, I'm being exactly that guy that nobody likes. And yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys how to be that guy and yeah, show you what it's like to be that guy pretty much. So yeah, today I'm gonna discuss is the A-Wing OP. Because people in the hands of a good pilot who knows what he's doing, you just see you just join games and you see guys who just smash people with them. And yeah, here what happened was I tried to join my friend's party while flying, and then I ended up going out of the map, and I come back and yeah, I get lost far away. That's pretty much what happens. But never fear, Luke is here and he's just talking to this rebel. Yeah, that's nice. Guys, you guys have your tea party. I have business. I found another A-Wing. What a coincidence. But yeah, there's a lot of noobs here, so why not shoot some stormtroopers in the face while we're at it. And here we go. You think you killed me? I'm back. Haha. So basically, what you want to do is establish air superiority, which is pretty easy. You just kill all the enemy fighters, and as long as you're better than them and they don't see you coming, you should smash them every time. And if you want to know how to get better than them, there's really not much to say. Just practice, and yeah, practice. Yeah. So what you want to do is play Fighter Squadron, because that's the best way you can practice flying your flying skills. And there's the training missions as well if you're just starting. But yeah, what you want to do is get your head around the controls for flying, and then get your head around combat and the different types of ships. And yeah, it's pretty simple. But once you get the hang of flying, it's not too hard. The only thing is you don't really get much practice shooting ground targets, which is why you have to play something like Walker Assault, which I'm doing right here. So that's probably the hardest part, because I find it the hardest part because, you know, big maps, small people, and on PS4 you can't really see the people from far away. Like if you're playing on PC and you have good resolution and everything, I reckon this would be really easy. But yeah, I don't know, it's a bit harder when you're playing on a console, but it is achievable. Like, just, you know, you get used to it over time, basically, like spotting people, and your accuracy improves obviously with practice. And yeah, so what you want to do is just, you know, fly about, and then try to find the best angle of approach. Basically, that will give you the most time on gun time, and try not to overheat your gun, so burst it. But when you see people, just shoot. But survivability over kills, obviously, don't get greedy. So you have to be a disciplined pilot, which I'm good at because I play War Thunder. But yeah, if people are trying to kill you, you want to abort, you run. If you can't get a kill, you put your shield on, evasive maneuvers, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, and you know, just try and keep your eye on the map to see when enemy fighters come in, and basically as soon as they come in, you kill them. And sometimes they can be sneaky like that, but you know, the pilots call out in this game, which is really useful because they'll say, "Look out, you got someone on your tail," and then you know you're being chased. So then you can start playing defensively and, you know, try to get on his tail, which I'm trying to do here. And after a bit of shaking, yeah, I get them, and you know, keep killing the fighters in the sky. Like basically the fighters in the sky are easy kills, and then once you cleared them out, ground targets are the harder target, but you know, they're your next supply of kills. So your priority number one is taking out all air targets, and then the second one would be, if you're being a team player and a nice person, would be take out the ATSD if there is one, or if you're playing Walker Assault, target the AT-AT if you can, play the objective basically, and take out any targets of interest. And then your third objective is, once everything else is down, is to just go for infantry, clean up basically, be some pest support sort of guy. Yeah, so that's pretty simple. You lower your speed. It's kind of harder with an A-wing compared to like a snow speeder, because the snow speeder comes in a lot slower, which gives you easier time to. It makes it easier for you to shoot people, but it's still doable with the A-wing. And then you put your speed up full again, and you fly out, and then find another angle, keep coming in, try not to die, and shoot people. It's not that hard. Like, once you get your head around the controls, it's pretty damn simple. Like, honestly, I think the biggest threat for me is the ground, not the enemies. I actually die a lot more times to the ground than enemies, and when that happens, the game is a bit too easy. Like, in Battlefield, like, it would actually require skill to fly. Like, it wasn't a simple thing to do. It would take, like, you'd have to, like, in Battlefield, you have to become dedicated to a certain aspect of the game. You can't be good at everything. Like, you can't be master at everything, basically. Like, I chose to be good with the scout helicopters and be a pilot, and I was really good at that. And I was pretty decent at infantry, but some people are awesome at tanks and stuff. But like this game is just like, everything's so simple to get your head around. There's no mastery really. You just hop in and anyone's as good as the other person pretty much. It's just a bit of practice and using your brain pretty much that makes a difference. So yeah, there's not much to it. The flying in this is so easy. Like, it's so simple. Like, in the all Star Wars Battlefront, it was quite a lot harder to fly, and I imagine if you could do that, like, have them in the ground battles like you can in this, it would be a lot more difficult to actually kill people. So I wish they kind of made it a bit harder to fly and get kills, because it'd be like a learning reward sort of thing. Like, you get good at it, you get rewarded by getting lots of kills, but not everyone can do it. But yeah, now it's just like, like, I'm sure like once people get a bit better at this game, there's going to be a lot of these guys who fly. Once you get the A-wing power up, or any basically starfighter power up on a ground map, you'll be able to like shred and not die and top the scoreboard. And yeah, I kind of think there's a problem, and there's not many ways they can actually kill you on the ground. Like, there's those turbo laser turrets, which are quite hard to shoot people down with, and ion torpedoes, and if you be smart, you can dodge them, and the ATST is probably the best way to kill you. But if you keep your speed and try not to engage him when he's shooting at you, you're pretty much good, and it's pretty damn easy. So yeah, I don't really know much else to say. Oh, also, I'll say, before I made a video about the TIE Interceptor, me going a mad kill streak on Fighter Squadron, I'd like to change my mind and say the A-Wing is the best ship in the game, because out of the 4 ships there in the game, the TIE Fighter is, I think, the worst, because it's so big, and the big panels on the side of it gives you a lot of area to be hit, basically. So it's so easy to like hit, and yeah, and then the X-Wing is pretty big as well, and also I feel like it's really easy to crash in that. Like, when the hitbox sort of crash is kind of weird. Like, I feel like I'm always crashing into stuff because of how big the wings are, and that guy must be mad because I just bailed out on 1 health. But yeah, the X-Wing, I feel like I crashed too much. The TIE Fighter, I crashed too much, and it's pretty bad at fighting. And that guy just took my hero power up, so I'm kind of mad, but oh well, let's get another A-Wing. And then the TIE Interceptor, which is my second favorite. But honestly, I think the shield is actually more useful because it negates a lot of damage. And basically, in a TIE Interceptor, when someone gets on your tail, they can kill you pretty quickly. But as an A-Wing, if you put the shield on, they can't really kill you. So I think the shield is actually really useful. And also, the A-Wing is a smaller ship, and I don't know if other people find it this way, but I think some people have pointed it out that the A-Wing is harder to hit when you're shooting at than other fighters because of such a small profile. Like even when you lock on and you shoot, you don't always hit, and I don't know, it's just really hard to hit. So you know, you're small, you're fast, you have shields, and you're hard to hit. Like what more could you want? Yeah, so I honestly think the A-Wing is really damn strong and is the best ship in the game. And as you can see in this game, I am absolutely shredding with it. So yeah, that's about it. I don't think I have much else to say. I'm going to be coming with more videos, and yeah. Yeah, basically I didn't upload these videos, like I've had them for a while. It's just because I'd been too interested with actually playing the game. Because to be honest, I'd rather play the game than make videos. But I'm level 50 now, so might as well make them while I can, and otherwise I'll just get bored of playing. So yeah, here you guys go. There's more coming. See you guys later.
Shake their missile lock.
We're capturing a control point.